goodness. All right, hold on. We're waiting for the tube to go live, and then we'll start. We're waiting. Oh, I should start recording too here. All right, start recording. Welcome to Making an Album Live with Chat. This is day 6. I think that's right. I think today's day 6. Let's fucking go. So up till now, we have made one demo for an R&B song. We have this melancholy pop R&B-ish track that we're going to work on today. And I'm super excited to see what happens. Already, the One Fam has already compiled a lot of ideas on a document for us. So we can get started, pick some ideas, and start working off of that. I think it's going to be super exciting. Thank you for watching today. I appreciate y'all. I think to start, guys, we should just listen to what we have so far. Listen to the beat and see how that goes. So let's get it. Let's hear it. Hi to Gunga Ginga. I had some thoughts on the beat too. I don't think I like the top melody of the chords, but we'll figure it out. What was your thoughts on the beat? Let me know if you guys have any thoughts at all at any point. Let me know in the chat so we can discuss them and figure shit out. I don't know what Gunga Ginga is. I've never heard about that, Brody. Is Gunga Ginga Gengar? Oh, guys, I forgot a very important character. I forgot a very important, we got to summon Prue. Totally forgot. We got to summon Prue, guys. Hey, ya. What's up, Prue? Good night, Heather. Thanks for joining today. I appreciate you stopping in. We'll see you next time. Have a good night. Take care. Prue is here. Sounds solid. Thank you, Adam. Hi, Unji. Hi, Sharky. It's been a while. Welcome in. Feeling good. Appreciate you, Unji. After this, you can say goodnight. Alright, fag. Go say goodnight. Look, Prue is falling asleep too. Alright. You and Unji are twins? Word. Unji and Sharon. What do we think, guys? What do we think about the beat? I think the top line melody has to change. I don't think it's very good as a top line melody, in my opinion. That's one thing I want to change. For the piano solo part, I think we should still have some drums with it or shorten up the piano solo. Do you have a number? If you're on a computer, you can probably say a number. If not, do you have, is it out? So here, I'll break it down for you guys. Watch, intro. You know what? The best way to do this, and for you guys not to be so confused, I'll start labeling these. I usually put number because in my head I already know what's up, but I realized that without me communicating it, you guys have no idea what these sections are. So let me label these so you guys can know what the different sections are. Here, that's very helpful. All right, you don't even need to use a number anymore. You can say outro, hook 2, verse 2, hook 1, verse 1, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? The hat seems to be a little high still. Okay. Who broke my heart? Some evil people. No, I'm playing. Let me see that hat. Try to snare down just a little bit too. Alright, something like that. So you're talking about the outro, piano solo? Is that what you're saying? Oh, you meant this part in the middle. Yeah, without you guys telling me what section of the song, I kind of have no idea. You know. So 29 verse 2. Okay. Okay. So you want some drums here? Okay. You know what would be cool? Putting the heartbeats in here. That would be kind of tight. And then just sprinkle in some snares for impact. I think it'd be crazy. We don't need this one. Maybe just 2. How's that? Make it more hip hop. Okay, then maybe we add the kicks too. I think having less snares would be good though. I like having the space without the snares. I think that works, yeah. Sounds a bit empty with that few though. What about with the kicks now? Out of the kicks, what do you think? Or should we trade kicks for snares? What do you think? Shaper box. You guys are talking about Minecraft memes right now. What's up, Kerosene? How you doing, homie? That's Noah, right? Kerosene's Noah. Yeah, the different usernames sometimes confuse me. Play again. I got you. Noah in the house. You're gonna build a castle to this track? Get the Shaper box plugin. You can recommend me plugins, but I'm not gonna get it right now, you know. But I appreciate that. What does Shaper box do? Sell it to me. Why do I need this plugin? What magic thing can it do for me? You like the addition of the kicks? Okay, let's leave that. I want to fix the top line personally. I think the top line is kind of. I realize when I make shorts and stuff, Prue is gonna be in the video if I want. She probably will because the video cuts like this, you know. That's hilarious. I gotta look at this. Alright, this one. Why does this one bother me? Oh, okay. I don't want this hit right here. This one I don't like either. Should we leave that? Let me hear with that. Okay, I think I like that better. I just thought it was a little busy. I literally got rid of 2 notes. I just thought it was a little busy. You're about to fall asleep to this song? Nice. Yeah, that was it. I just thought there was some. I just literally took out 2 notes. And I think I like that better. Actually, I like that other note being there too. Maybe I just take out 1 note. If you guys also don't like my changes, please let me know. I think that's where I want it. Hear it all together? Sure. Oh wait, hold on, I fucked up. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I took out 1 note. I think I literally took out 1 note. I literally just I think I took out this note. That's it. I did like one chord. This song has so much aura. Let's go. W's in the chat. Carrots and Crispy, welcome in. If you guys didn't know, we're making an album all together. So if you guys have opinion, feedback, thoughts, ideas, whatever, let me know in the chat because we're incorporating everyone's ideas into these tracks. So, you know, let holla if you have any thoughts, guys. What's up, Tristan? The Black Panther beat? What beat was that? I don't remember. I have so many beats, bro. I got so many beats. I don't know which beat you talking about, homie. I'm gonna be real. Play again. I got you. I also wanted to do I want the cello line to be a little different in the outro. I want it to sound like an outro cello, so let's change it a little bit. I won't change too much. What the hell? What is this? Do I have something on? What the hell's going on? I broke it. Hold on, guys. I need to fix this. My Ableton MIDI. Okay, I'm gonna delete some of these. Shabbat. Okay, we're good. My Ableton MIDI has a blue line through it, and I can't move notes. What's going on, guys? Playback cursor. A key toggle. I pressed A. That's not it. I am in automation mode, but how do I get out of it? What the hell? Also, this is cello, but put some sauce on it, King. We're gonna put some sauce. Shaper box, cool, man. That's tight. I'm sure it's cool, but I'm not gonna watch a video right now because we locked in right now. So if you can subscribe it to me, or I could look into it after the stream. That's cool too. What the hell, Dom? Do you know what's going on here, Brody? Why can't I touch my MIDI, bro? What the hell's going on? Pitch bend. Is this it? MIDI controller mixer? That's not it. Adjusted envelopes. Show all envelopes. What the hell? I don't know. My MIDI's not working, bro. I can't move my piano note. Do you know what's going on? I've never experienced this before. Fold mode. I can't even touch my scale. I can't do nothing. What's up, little Bob? Yeah, how do I get out of automation mode for the clip? I don't know how to do that. Oh, I was in envelopes, bro. I've never experienced that. What the hell is MPE? I don't know what these things do. Okay, cool. Oh, thanks, Dom. We just had to click on notes, bro. Okay, we're good now. Okay. Okay. You know, you see Ableton 10. I feel that. What's your username? What's up? Invisible. What's poppin', homie? Yeah, that's them do cello outro. If you guys don't like it, you guys can let me know. But for now, I think we're good to move on. Please should be sadder. I got it. I think we should do this. It's the same repeating. What do you mean thirds? Like chords? Thirds as in chords? Oh, you're saying intervals. Intervals of third. That could work. Let's see. The fourth one should have been down one. Alright, let me get rid of this for now because I can't hear the main line with it for now. What's monophonic? I don't know what that word means. Think I would change your name? Cool. Oh, that was dissonant as fuck. It was playing only one note at once. Oh, okay. Kind of sounds like a girl crying. That's good. Oh, it wasn't playing. It wasn't playing the interval. That's interesting. I think it is playing both. Oh, you might be right. I think we'll have. Hold on. I don't know how to change that. Classic mix. Pre-delay time. Yeah, I'm not sure. You heard both? I thought I heard both too, but I can't. Now I'm not sure. Labubu's eyes popping. That's nuts. Hi Riri, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome. It's one note, right? That's what I. Yeah. I thought it was intervals, but I don't think so. I thought one was just really quiet, but that wouldn't make any sense because they're at the same velocity. I swear I hear it. Am I tripping? When I solo it, I don't hear it, but I don't know what's going on. Oh yeah, that's true, Dom. That's pretty true. That's better for now. Did I forget? I did forget. You have to understand that like when you change your usernames and you're not here that often, I just won't know, you know, like because everyone has different like if you change your if you've been here for a while and I get used to, you being a certain username, then if you leave for a while and come back, then I'll still remember. But if you change it and then you're not here often, I don't get used to it. I won't remember like. You have to understand that like my experience and your experience is very different, you know, because you have one streamer to remember. I have many chatters, and if you change your username, it's very likely I'll forget. Yeah, it's just what it is from my point of view. It's hard to remember usernames unless they're here, you know, pretty frequently. So I think that's pretty good. We'll keep the two cellos for now. Yeah. You guys ready to songwrite? You only watch Issei, nothing else. I appreciate that, Don. I didn't know that. I thought you had a few rotation of streamers you watch, but that's cool. Layer it? What do you mean layer it? What does layering it mean? Yeah, let's write the song. Let's write the song. We can always make changes to the beat after the song, right? But I want to lock it and get something written for this today. So, let's get it. Let's get it. Can't think of anything interesting for Alyssa. For your username, I think Ali is cool. Ali is a cool like shortened way to say Alyssa. All right, cool. Let's start with the hook. And I guess a good place to start, right, would be to look at the document. Could we also pretty please rename the song so I'm not always referring to it as melancholy beat or lost gone something beat. I could just remember it, but I think it's dumb for me to like try to remember something I don't intuitively remember, because Midnight Thoughts was so easy for me to remember, so I feel like we should change the name. Try to come up with something for sure. Let's just call it Lost. How's that? Or Gone or Cold, one of them, like Kayla initially suggested. Let's do Lost, Gone, or Cold. Loster than a bitch. We're not calling it that though, but great suggestion. That's insane, bro. Midnight Cold. No, we're not doing that. We already have Midnight Thoughts. It's just gonna make it more confusing. Caught or Cold is like, that's what I suggest. That's facts. I think Lost too. Lost is just this just feels like Lost, and that doesn't mean that that should dictate what the song lyrics are about, but it does feel like Lost feels like the easiest one that relates to this track. So all right, cool. We have a lot of ideas. Let's break it down. All right, Crowny wrote Running Away, punch me in the stomach with. I'm gonna do this just because it helps me break down shit. Okay, running away from the words, playing the piano, forget the pain of yesterday, screaming in your face.
I'm so happy to see you.
The Raz Riley again. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome the fuck in here. From the UK, welcome in. Thanks for joining today. I appreciate you checking us out. My name is Issei. Welcome to the chat. Running in circles, always coming back to you. Drinking every night and day. Okay. So they're thinking about running a lot. Running is a huge thing that Kron is talking about. Running from problems, maybe. Relationship. All right, this is T's. Feeling lost and cold. I love that so many of you guys have written this document, sharing your ideas. Oh, these are bars. Okay, he wrote bars. Okay. Okay. What did T write about? Feeling lost, God, and cold in the dark, and I lost some souls. TikTok when I explode. Walking on drive like you stole. Blood my color, I'll be peachy for once. Okay. Lost souls, darkness. Okay. When the guy comes in, sounds like he's saying you're giving up on me. Okay. Giving up on me. That works. That works. That actually ran something in my head, like creatively. So that's definitely an option. You're a verbal gymnast. Welcome. We're writing an album together. We're literally recording a second song. So if you want to help us some lyrics, you're more than welcome to contribute. We want a contribution from everyone, and we're gonna figure out things. I think they're saying they love writing music or writing in general, I think. I feel lost in the silence, want to disappear in the smoke. There's a coldness in my chest that cuts to the bone. Faded, I can't find the lie I used to know, gone from my soul. You left me broken, lost in your shadow. Numb to the feeling. Thank you for the roses. Cotton, let's get it. It's colder than stone. From now, I'm just a shadow of someone who once looked like me. Time doesn't heal, just teaches to hide. Every smile that I fake is just another disguise. Ooh, I like what you wrote. From this, can we get a main idea? We're finding out the topic right now. Thank you for the heart, me, Cotton. Appreciate that. So this is the beat we have. I'll play the hook part. This is the beat we made. now we gotta figure out. We gotta figure out everything. We gotta figure out: are we rapping on it? Are we singing on it? You know, are we? What are we writing about? We have no direction right now, so we gotta figure shit out. It's not letting me change my username. Oh, unfortunate. Kind thank you for the finger. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you're so happy with them, then why are we still talking? Word. I think that's kind of the direction everyone's going. Running away from people, giving up on somebody. What's my favorite lyric from a song? I'd have to think about that. What if instead of a relationship, guys, we talk about giving up on yourself? And I know that is super like dark, but no, maybe because that's what Heather's thing taught me about, like made me think of. She said you're giving up on me, and I was thinking like almost like talking to your ego or to yourself, maybe. I don't know. That's what the idea I had. Hayden, what's poppin'? Yes, we're making a full album on Chat. We're gonna be working with Chat to make every single song. You know, they help make every decision. So that's what we're doing right now. Being lost as a person, not knowing who are, feeling detached from love and life. I like that idea. That's kind of where I was headed too, I think. Yeah, it could be about relationships. What do you guys think is better, relationship or talking about like this detachment and like feeling hopeless? I think, you know, feeling lost and hopeless, right? So what do you guys prefer between the two? Feeling lost and hopeless, or like more about, you know, relationship? I'm on Purple. Yes, I'm on the Purple app, Hayden. Link in bio, or same as my username on TikTok. But please come through. You can see the chat on the screen, and they're all helping me. They've been helping me. So come through here. We would love to have you here. Depression is a heavy one. I like hopelessness. I think so too. Cause yeah, we also did just make a love song, and I think having an album of just love songs kind of gets boring. So I think it might be okay to move away from that. So let's see if there's anything in here that we can use to see if we can take some ideas for the hook. If you guys want to put it in chat, also your ideas for the hook, let us know. I'm gonna loop the hook for you guys, and we're gonna see if there's anything that we want to use from here. Okay. Let me also turn the beat down. It's a little loud, so I think it's kind of hard to hear me talk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's turn this down. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna play the hook, and we're starting from the hook, guys. Okay, we're writing the hook first, and then we're gonna figure it out from there. A lot of suggestions are deep. I agree with you. I do agree with that. I like this idea of playing music to forget pain, or like distracting yourself with something. I like what Kayla wrote. I feel lost in the silence while I disappear in the smoke. I like these words a lot. Gone from my soul. You left me broken, lost in your shadow. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's do a little mumble, and then we will start incorporating the ideas from there into the into the melody that comes out. I would love for you guys to help with the melody, but unfortunately, it's kind of hard to dictate melody through text. But if you guys give me general directions, like I don't like this part, or maybe higher, go up or down, that works. You know, we'll try our best. But in general, it's a little difficult to incorporate melody suggestions unless you're very good at describing what you want. So I'll take the lead for the melody, and then we'll figure out what kind of stuff we can put for the pocket that it creates. Also, how are we doing on time, guys? Who's sticking around for longer? Who's gonna be here for this writing process? I know it's getting late for some of y'all out there. Yeah. I feel lost. Na 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 na. Ba ma 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 ma. Ba 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 ma ma. Da ma na na ma. Let's mumble. When I wrote that lyric, I was thinking of things I did after my breakup. Yeah, word. That's cool. I like that. Drawing from personal experience. That's awesome. Let's get ready to mumble is the line. I'm here till the end. Ain't got nothing but homework. Okay, word. We won't try to take too long on this, but I appreciate y'all riding. Let's go. All right. Let me put some reverb and then we'll start. I think the delay was a little too strong. Yeah. I think this one will work, in that 80s style for our needs today. And then, boom. Let's get it. All right, we have a basic vocal chain set up. Hello, Prue in the corner. I think this should be more of a rap song. Oh, okay. I was ready to sing. Okay, let's try it. Wait, auto-tune rap or no auto-tune? Probably no auto-tune, right? If we're rapping. Nope. Oh, there's one thing I did want to do. I think it's gonna help write the song too. I wanted to switch these two. I wanted to end with that la thing coming back. So. Yeah. What's up, Kicks? How you doing, Brody? You want to try both? You trolling, bro. I was selfish, never afraid of treating women. She was men. That's Drake lyrics, Brody. You trolling, bro. That's Drake lyrics. All right, let's try both. I'll mumble a rap thing and then I'll mumble a singing thing and then we'll see what look better. All right, I mean, I'm not gonna put too much time into getting a mumble that, you know, when we're still deciding. So that'll be kind of what a rap demo would sound like, and then we'll try it for singing, and then we'll see what we like better. So, you know, you treated me like shit, but I thought that was normal. Now I'm lost. Oh. Why do both fit so well? What do you guys like better? Hi, Olivia. Welcome in. That one or down the road and Like the rap better personally. What do you guys think in chat? Let me know. I also wanna let me know in chat. I'm gonna fix the melody really quick. I think the Vox is something's weird about the pattern. Yeah, it's early, that's why. There we go. Add you to this talk. If you have more ideas, please share them. Let's go. Thank you, Kayla. Yeah, you can also spit stuff in your doc in the chat if you want. If you want me to like basically like, if you want to highlight a line that you liked and you wanted to bring to my attention, put it in the chat, and then use like the doc as you saving your ideas. I'll look for the doc for inspiration at some points, but if you have ideas for like, oh, I think this part we should use this line, feel free to like copy and paste whatever you had in the doc. I can bill. Why do I feel so lost now? That's probably a bad belt, but if you want me to, I can lock in and get a belt out, but maybe not for this song. That would be on a Bruno Mars song. All right, since no one else has an opinion, we'll go with the rap. Feel lost in the silence. Okay, I was thinking down the road, baby, I'm cold. I like that. I feel like ending the phrase on like lost right before lost comes in it works pretty well. Not really a built, not at all. Unless you wrote like a ballad type song. I think this flow works well. What do you guys think about the pocket here? Let me know, guys, and I'll play it for you guys again. You like the bit down there? Okay, let's try it. So we'll start with been down that road. Honestly, I didn't really mean to say that, but sometimes like the mumble just gives you words, and that's a great place to start from. Been down that road. Been down that road. All right, been down that road is our first line. That's the first line. Oh, been down that road. All my own feels like all I know. Okay. Been down that road. No. How about been down that road all on my own? Been down that road all on my own. You know what I'm saying? Been down that road all on my. Oh shit. Let me do it in one take. Oh shit. Been down that road all on my own. I like that. What do you guys think? We cooking? Been down the road, that's all I know. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Let's see what the pocket says. Been down that road all on my own. No. I think I like that's all I know. Been down that road all on my own. Been down that. I think that gives us more places to go with it. Been down that road, that's all I know. Been down that road, that's all I know. Okay, let's loop it from here. Been down that road, that's all I know. 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 Been down that road, that's all. That's a little annoying, so I'm gonna loop the whole thing. Been down that road, that's all I know. Baby, I'm cold. How about now I feel so cold and lost. But now I feel so cold and lost. Been down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. But now I'm feeling. Maybe that's not the line. I'll play the loop again. Been down that road, that's all I know. Na 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 na. Maybe I'm cold. How about? But now I'm feeling so down and cold and lost. But now I feel so down and cold and lost. Yeah, basically. Basically. But now I feel so cold and now I'm lost. But now I feel so down and cold and lost. Which one do we like better? Which one do... Now all I can do is lay on this bed with earbud in. Nice. What's up, pub? How you doing, Brody? I don't like down. All on my phone. Familiar tones on my phone. Try to follow the pocket I'm making here. Try to follow the pocket if you can. Been down that road, that's all I know. Na 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 na. But now I feel so cold and I like that. That's all I know. Let's try that. But now I feel so cold and now I'm lost. That's all I know. But now I feel so cold and now I'm lost. It's not really rapping though, guys, right? Is it? It's rapping. It's like a croony rap, right? Driving back to the city. Ooh, good ideas, good ideas. That's all I know. But now I feel so cold and now I'm lost. Now I feel so cold and I feel lost. That's all I know. But now I feel so cold and now I'm lost. But now I feel so cold and now I'm lost. Okay, that's cool with me, that line. Is R&B? You guys think it's R&B? All right, let's play from here. We'll get the next line. Been down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and now I'm lost. But now I feel so cold. I wanna try this. Well, we'll keep this. We'll put a take lane. But I wanna do. Been down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. I feel like it sounds less awkward if I say feel twice. I usually try to avoid repeating words, but I think in this case, it makes it, I don't know, it makes it better for me. So let's hear it. Been down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. What do you guys think? I feel like it's rap singing? Yeah, I feel that too. Not quite singing, yeah. What's up, Sunu? What genre is this? I don't know. We're trying to figure out what genre it is. I like it too. Let's continue. What did Ray's Riley say? Feel warmth in my own breath when I talk. Nice. Bars, guys, bars. Down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. Maybe I'm cold and no. Okay, I hate this flow. I think this one's cool. Maybe I'm cold and no. If God could toss me a bone, downtrodden slog through the moat, frog got my throat and some Crocs on my toes. Hey, sounded like a thrift shop. Maybe I'm cold and no. I like the line of the doc earlier, down to the bone. I feel like that's such a good descriptive thing for here. I don't know where I'm going, just a shadow of myself. I like that. Does it fit? Maybe I'm cold and no. Don't know where I'm going, just I don't know. Think I'm a hop. See you, Noah. I appreciate you. See you later, homie. I'll see you next time. How about something with bone here? We did say cold already. Now I feel so cold and I feel lost. Maybe I'm cold and no. Feeling this cold down to my bone. Feeling so cold down to the bone. Feeling so cold to my bone. What's up, Fishy VR? I remember you, Ducky. I appreciate you joining in. Maybe I'm cold and no. Now I'm just a shadow of myself. How about this? I feel lost. Now I'm just a shadow of myself. Does that work for you guys? Now I'm just a shadow of myself. For consideration. Now I'm just a shadow of myself. Emptiness in my chest chills me to the bone. Let's try that. Baby, I'm calling. Baby, I'm calling. Emptiness. Baby, I'm calling. This emptiness is chilling to the bone. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Something like that too. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. This emptiness is chilling to the bone. This emptiness is chilling to the bone. Which one do you like better? What are we thinking, guys? Which one do you like better? I'll play both. Here's A, B, okay? Oh, why is it off? A. Now I'm just a shadow of myself. B. This emptiness is chilling to the bone. Just chills me to the bone? Let's hear it. This emptiness is chill. Yeah, me too. The pronunciation is weird. Lost. The empty cold and I feel lost. This emptiness, feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. What are we thinking now? Which one do you like better, guys? A, B. This one's A. This is bone. This is myself, okay? Here's A and here's B. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. And B. Now I'm just a shadow of myself. Which one are we thinking, guys? Yeah, I can do that. How do I do that? I can just do this. Been down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. And then there's this. Been down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. Now I'm just a shadow of myself. Yep. I think I like option B. That's my vote. But let me know, guys. The devil throws me bones at a cost. Temptation always isn't without a loss. Ooh. Deep. We're getting deep, guys. We're getting deep here. Which one is B? B is this one. Now I'm just a shadow of myself. I like this one better. I feel like that one is more descriptive of what we're trying to say, in my opinion. But I guess I'm allowed to say my opinion, but I'm going to let chat's opinion be the overriding decision, you know? Down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. Now I'm just a shadow of myself. Ooh, I want to change to this. Cold and I feel lost. Because I don't like how we use now twice. You like A little more? Let me hear it. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Been down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. We could do either. I'm okay with either. We're writing it now. We're not finalizing it, so I think it's better to like just pick whatever and then move on, and we can come back. You know what I'm saying? This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Think I have to rhyme better? Okay, could you give me more elaboration? Down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Oh, you're saying bone and lost? That's why? Road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. First bit has internal rhyme. Yeah, so the flow I'm thinking of is AAB. So like I'm gonna rhyme this line with this line. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. I'm not trying to rhyme bone with lost. I'm gonna rhyme bone with whatever comes here. So I think, yeah, I think once the whole scheme is there, it'll make more sense. But yeah, I think right now, without the context of the end rhyme over here, it probably does sound awkward. Yeah. But we can, if you want to investigate rhyming better, we can investigate after filling out the rest of the lines. Let's leave this for now. I like it. So let's move on from there. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Something like that is what I was thinking. Clawed out the well, just drops in the pail. My flaws never shared. I talk to myself. Rocks at the window, I'm jogging away. Clock like a metronome. I think I talk to myself is a pretty good line. Let's hear the pocket. Bone. No. Bone. That's not the right pocket. Chills me to the bone. Oh, I think my flow might not be working here because it begins early and ends. So we can change it a little bit. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. I don't know, is this catchy enough to be a hook, guys? I didn't know where to go after that. It's all good. Bars, though. Been down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Been down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Ooh, I'm struggling here. I flow. Can we loop it for ideas? / not for, you don't have to say not forcing. No one's forcing me to do anything. My flow might be off, but it's not for show. Ooh. Been down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. I'm getting confused. Been down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Been down that road, that's all I know. But now Lost I feel vibes so cold could really use some good times. Ooh, this emptiness just chills me to the bone. Surrounded by people, never felt so alone. I like that idea. I like that idea. I know, but now I feel so cold and I feel lost. I think it sounds good. Me too. Me too. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. And I lost that vibe, haven't had a good time. Chills me to the bone. And I lost that vibe, haven't had a good time in a really long time. I'm surrounded by people, feeling so alone. We can work off those ideas. Words I wanted to say, but I shut my tongue on it. Chills me to the bone. Okay. Let's see. And I lost that vibe, haven't had a good time in a really lost that vibe, and I lost a good time. Chills me to the bone. Lost that vibe, haven't had a good time. Okay, let me get the flow up first. Chills me to the bone. Okay, I think this line should be surrounded, but I still feel so alone. Surrounded, but I still feel so alone. Let me know if you guys fuck with that. Surrounded, but I still feel so alone. Been down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Drowning in the poison of my mind. Let's see. I like drowning and mind. Like, let's try to build off of that. I like where Kayla's headed, but end with mine would be good. But I think drowning in poison gives a very almost like cartoonish expression, which I think for me takes away from how like serious and deep I want this topic to sound. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys disagree with me, let me know. I like drowning. I like mind. I want something more descriptive there, like we feel inundated with the pressures of our mind kind of thing, you know? Drowning in the shadow of our mind. Ooh. Drowning in too much time spent lost in my mind. I like that too. Too much time spent lost in my mind or something like that. It's hard to pronounce, but yeah. Drowning in shadow. Drowning in the shadow. Let me see the flow. Let me loop this for y'all so you can hear the flow too. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Surrounded, but I still feel so alone. This emptiness. Drowning because the voices in my mind. That's pretty close. Getting there. Chills me to the bone and stings my open wound. Surrounded, but I still kills me no respawn. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Oh shit. How about drowning in? Drowning in the depths of my lost mind, something like that. Drowning. I've been counting all this sheep, but I lost mine. Drowning. I want the imagery of drowning. You know what I'm saying, guys? I think that's what we gotta figure out. I like drowning. I like lost. Drowning because I let you in. I don't wanna go back to the relationship. I don't want to do the relationship thing, you know? Not for this song at least. It's also kind of random to just put that in there in the hook. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. No one ever said I like drowning. Nope, no one ever said that for sure. Drowning in the something of my mind. That's all we need. Drowning in. Drowning in. Let me change the guide. To the bone. Surrounded, but I still feel so alone. Surrounded, drowning in. That's what we need. Drowning into the bone. Drowning in. Drowning, no one ever said until then. No one ever said I like drowning until then. Mind so swamped, drowning and I'm lost. I'm drowning in my broken mind, drowning with indiscretion all the time. Swimming, but the current's strong. Dude, it's like a program. The chat looks like a program trying to figure out something, and then there's like a bug, and it's just like swimming, but the current's strong. It's like mind so swamped, mind is drowning. It is swimming, but the current's strong. It's hilarious, bro. I love it, too. How about drowning in the confines of my mind, or thoughts? Drowning in the confines of my mind, drowning in the confines of my thoughts. Endless mind, haunted mind. Yeah, drowning within my haunted mind, something like that works. I'm for all those things. Drowning and I'm haunted in my mind. Maybe drowning is the wrong word. Maybe, you know. Haunted and I'm in my mind. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like feels like we're playing Jackbox. I guess that's a Stronking with the swimming pantomime. Yo. How about haunted by the inside of my mind? How's that, guys? Haunted by the inside of my mind. Haunted and I'm stuck inside my mind. Something like that? What are we thinking, guys? Help me out there. Haunted and I'm stuck inside my mind. Haunted when I'm in. I like that. How about that? Haunted and I'm stuck inside my mind. Haunted and I like that imagery too. What do you guys think? It's fire? Okay, let's do it. Let's lock that in for now. To the bone. Haunted and I'm stuck inside my mind. Haunted and I'm stuck inside my mind. Surrounded but I still feel so alone. And I feel like it works with the next line too. Cause it's like, what's haunted you? What's haunting you? And you're surrounded. But you feel alone because I think that's good. Let's hear the whole thing. Let me know what you guys think. You can always change it if you guys don't like it. Been down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Haunted and I'm stuck inside my mind. Surrounded but I still feel so alone. Or haunted and I'm stuck inside my mind. Haunted by what's inside a bone. Haunted by what's inside of... No, I like this better, pronunciation wise. What do you guys think? If you guys have any problems with it, you can let me know, for sure. Sleep over my uncle, bro. What's wrong with you, bro? Turning into a ghost whenever I lose control. Something like that. That's the idea of the song, I think. Like, we just feel so like empty and shit. Play again, let's get it. Been down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Haunted and I'm stuck inside my mind. Surrounded but I still feel so alone. Something like that. We can come back to it too. I'll play it one more time. Been down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Haunted and I'm stuck inside my mind. Surrounded but I still feel so alone. Haunted by the... How about this? Chills me to the bone. Haunted by the inside of my mind. Haunted by the inside... Nah. This is the best option, I think, for this particular line, I think. If you want to say haunted, whatever. Left haunted and I'm stuck inside my mind. Haunted, left haunted and I'm stuck inside my mind. Chills me to the bone. Haunted and I'm stuck, left haunted. I think we need inside because of the syllable count. Haunted and I'm stuck inside my mind. Left haunted and stuck in my mind. Left haunted and stuck in my mind. I could try to switch the flow. We switch the flow. Left haunted and stuck in my mind to the bone. Left haunted and stuck in my mind. Left haunted to the bone. Left haunted and stuck in my mind. So it would be a flow switch if you want that line. We can try both. Here's A, here's A, here's B, okay? Haunted and I'm stuck inside my mind. Here's B. Left haunted and stuck in my mind. I guess we need context, right? So I'm gonna play the line previous to it. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Haunted and I'm stuck inside my mind. And then here's B. Emptiness just chills me to the bone. Left haunted and stuck in my mind. Let me know, guys. Let me know. The other flow's better? Okay. We'll stick with that one then. Or the ghost idea? What was the ghost idea? Haunted by the ghost stuck in my mind. We can try that. Haunted by the ghost stuck in my mind. That fits the pocket. That fits the original pocket. To the bone. Haunted by the ghost. Haunted by the what was it? Haunted by the ghost stuck in my mind. To the bone. Haunted by the ghost stuck in my mind. Haunted by the ghost stuck in ghost bone. Haunted by the ghost stuck in my mind. It's hard for me to say ghost stuck. That's a problem I'm running into. Ghost stuck. I could try to say it in one word, but it might sound like ghost. It might sound like a singular ghost. Because if you say ghost stuck, it's like ghost stuck. It's like the pronunciation just gets lost. Bone. Haunted by the ghost stuck in my mind. That kind of worked, I think. Haunted by the ghost stuck in my mind. Yeah, that's when writing song, when there's two similar sound letters that come right after each other, it's really hard to pronounce. But we'll check it out. Here's A and B. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Haunted and I'm stuck inside my mind. Here's B. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Haunted by the ghost stuck in my mind. Alright, let me know. My personal pick would be A. Alright, let me see what y'all say in chat. You're going with B, Crowny? Spooky Ghost left my mom. Cool. Haunted skull. Nah, we already have the line. A, B. Oh, sorry. A pulled you now? A was original, I think, actually. Haunted and I'm stuck. One more time, A and B. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Haunted and I'm stuck inside my mind. There's A, here's B. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Haunted by the ghost stuck in my mind. That's B. I'm okay with either. This is also like just writing demo, so we can also re-examine anything. So nothing is permanent, guys, okay? Just understand that. There's no permanence to anything we choose here. We're just trying to flow with the, go with the flow and, just do as much as we can within the flow we have here. Okay, I think I personally like A, so we'll keep A for now unless anyone wants to discuss it. I want this choice to be someone else's opinion. I feel like I'm giving too much. Kayla, there's not enough opinions going here, to be honest. What's up, Peg? How you doing, homie? There's not enough opinions going off here for you to hold back, you know what I'm saying? What are the key differences? I think like a few words were changed. This one doesn't have ghosts. Option B has ghosts. But I think Kayla likes the ghost one, in my opinion. No one else is saying anything? Yeah, I know. I think people are shy. Or they don't like making decisions. Hi, Jackie. What's poppin', homie? This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Haunted and I'm stuck inside my mind. Haunted by the ghosts inside my mind. Ghosts. Oh, I think what could make that line better is changing stuck to something else. So this emptiness just chills me to the bone. Haunted by the ghosts inside my mind. I think that makes it a lot smoother to hear it. Haunted by the ghosts inside my mind. Is that better? I think that's better. Chills me to the bone. Haunted by the ghosts inside my mind. The S sounds crazy, but when you put a de-esser, it'll be a lot smoother. I remember Jackie, what's poppin', homie? Melancholy flow, exactly, PUBG.
This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Haunted by the ghosts inside my mind.
My personal pick now is the B, is Ghosts. I like the Ghost line better now. Now that I changed the Ghost stuck problem.
Haunted and I'm stuck inside my mind. Haunted by the ghosts inside my mind.
Let's go with that.
Been down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Haunted by the ghosts inside my mind. Surrounded but I still feel so alone.
I like Ghosts because
Haunted by the ghosts.
it has that O rhyme, which is dope.
Haunted by the ghosts inside my mind. Surrounded but I still feel so alone. Surrounded but I still feel so alone.
Cool. All right, vibe check. We have now been locked in for an hour, 10 minutes. Do you guys want to continue? Who's going to bed? We write in the first verse. What do you guys want to do? We could also switch projects. We can make a new beat. Blah, blah, blah. I just want a vibe check. Already? Yeah, it's already been hour 10. It says on my screen over there because my recording started an hour 10 ago. So, yeah, but I'm cool with continuing to work on this. We can make a new beat. If people are tired and want to stop, we can stop. Where the time go? That's what I say every time I make music. I'm just like, how has it been this long? Holy shit. But I'm down to keep working. If you guys are, just let me know what the vibes is in chat. Give me a 1 in chat if you're sticking around. And then after that, let me know if you want to do first verse. If you want to switch gears, just let me know. But either way, I think it'd be fun to continue working. But if people need to head to bed, that's very understandable too, and we can call it a session, you know? Our sessions are not bad, guys. You guys down to keep locking in? Okay. Okay, Kayla's cool too. All right, let's do it. All right, I'm gonna sit down though. I think my back is a little stiff from working out. I did yoga today, but I did leg day like 2 days ago, and my back is still stiff from all the squatting. So I'm gonna sit down, and we're gonna continue. All right, here is the hook so far. Okay, guys, and then we're gonna start writing the verse after that.
Been down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Haunted by the ghosts inside my mind. Surrounded but I still feel so alone.
How about instead of mind, thoughts here? What do we think?
Haunted by the ghosts inside my mind.
Haunted by the ghosts inside my thoughts.
Now I feel so cold and I feel lost.
Because thoughts rhymes with lost. What do you guys think? It goes up in smoke, the plot I wrote. Oh, songs I never... Oh, dude, that's really fire. I like that. I like... Oh, shit. Yeah, let's try thoughts. Haunted by the ghosts inside my thoughts. I don't know if that changes it, but we'll try it.
Chills me to the bone. Haunted by the ghosts inside my thoughts. Haunted by the ghosts inside my thoughts.
Yeah? What do you guys think? Thoughts or mind? What do you guys like better? I'll play it for you guys to hear it.
Been down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Haunted by the ghosts inside my thoughts. Surrounded but I still feel so alone.
Not bad. Let me try to record that better though.
Chills me to the bone. Haunted by the ghosts inside my thoughts. Haunted by the ghosts inside my thoughts.
Alright, good enough for now.
Now my thoughts are haunted by these ghosts. Let's try it. To the bone. Now my thoughts are haunted by these ghosts. Now my thoughts are bone. Now my bone. Now my thoughts are haunted by these ghosts. Now my thoughts are haunted by these ghosts. Now my thoughts are haunted by these ghosts. Ghosts is hard to land on, but I could make it work, I think. But take this for your consideration first, please. Haunted by the ghosts inside my mind.
I'm gonna delete this one and then.
Alright, do we like A/B testing here, okay? A/B testing. Here is A, and then we'll play B. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Haunted by the ghosts inside my thoughts. Okay. And then here is B. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Now my thoughts are haunted by these ghosts. Now my thoughts are haunted by these ghosts.
What do you guys think? You be right back. Alright, Crowdy. Me personally, I like thoughts, ending on thoughts better.
Haunted by the ghosts inside my thoughts. Ghosts. Haunted by the
It's just, I think for me, it's a pronunciation thing. That's it. I also like that thoughts and lost are parallel in the scheme, right? Because I think lost is like right here.
I feel lost.
Yeah, I like that lost and thoughts are rhyming parallel in the scheme. But I'll leave it to you guys. I'll have a vote. I'll be tiebreaker, I guess. I like either, whichever you think sounds better. Let's play the whole thing, and then after that, I think we can move on from the hook.
Been down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Haunted by the ghosts inside my thoughts. Surrounded but I still feel so alone. Alright, let me try this one. Been down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Now my thoughts are haunted by these ghosts. Surrounded but I still feel so alone.
I don't know. They both sound good. I'm leaning towards Kayla's, actually. We'll leave Kayla's for now. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Kayla's for some reason. But let's leave that. I like T's bars. I don't think they're gonna be the beginning of the verse, but let me lay some of them down.
The plot I wrote goes up and the plot I wrote.
Maybe it could be the beginning of the verse. Let's try it.
The plot I wrote goes up in smoke. The plot I wrote goes up in smoke. Thought I'd know. Plot I wrote goes up in smoke. And all the songs that I know up in smoke. And all the songs that I know. The plot I wrote goes up in smoke. And all of these songs I never composed. And all of these up in smoke. And all of these songs up in smoke. And all of these songs I never composed. And all of these up in smoke. And all of these songs I never composed. And all of these songs I never composed.
Ooh. Play it one more time. Oh, my fault.
Been down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Now Now my thoughts are haunted by these ghosts. Surrounded, but I still feel so alone.
That's not bad.
Been down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Now my thoughts are haunted by these ghosts. Surrounded, but I still feel so alone.
Thank you. Hey, no, thank you, Kayla. I appreciate you writing it down. I swear. You say it's like nothing, I got it, but it's like, I don't like writing my lyrics down. That's why when I write, just freestyling, I won't have a lyric document half the time. But I appreciate you. Alright, this is what we got so far.
Plot a row goes up in smoke, and all of these songs I never composed. Songs I never composed. These songs I never composed.
My best freestyles while driving. You better start recording them, homie. It's really no biggie. I just want to make sure we have the right shit. Hey, appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate you doing it for real. It's one step less I have to do, which is very helpful. I wanted to do something like
Never composed. Dead and gone. Dead and gone. Dead and gone. Rotting rose. Songs I never composed. Dead and gone. Like a rotting rose. Dead and gone. Like a rotting rose. Like a rotting rose. In a garden full of hope that I hadn't known. Rotting rose. A garden full of hope that I had grown. Rotting rose. A garden like a rotting rose. Like a garden filled with hope that I had grown.
Alright, this is what I got so far. I don't want to do too much without asking for you guys' input, so what are you guys thinking? What is everyone thinking? Good night, Crowny. Thanks for joining today. Hope you had a good time, and I appreciate you. Grill y'all like a roast. Spitballs to the board. Is giving pissed off and I'm bored. Mr. Kick rocks to the shore. Play it. I got you.
Plot a row goes up in smoke, and all of these songs I never composed. Dead and gone, like a rotting rose. Like a garden filled with hope that I had grown.
Some ideas are good there.
The plot a row goes up in smoke, and all of these songs I never composed. Dead and gone, like a rotting rose. Like a garden filled with hope that I had grown.
Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think the first two lines are good. Maybe the following two might need some work. That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna play looped up to the first hook. I'm just getting some water. I don't need the restroom, but I need some water, so I'll be right back, guys.
The plot a row goes up in smoke, and all of these songs I never composed. Dead and gone, like a rotting rose. Like a garden filled with hope that I had grown. The plot a row goes up in smoke, and all of these songs I never composed. Dead and gone, like a rotting rose. Like a garden filled with hope that I had grown.
Perfect, the loop.
The plot a row goes goes up in smoke. And all of these songs I never composed, dead and gone, like a rotting rose. Like, I think I like it up to here. Songs I never composed are dead and gone, like a rotting rose. Plot a road, goes up in smoke.
Ooh, like a garden filled with hope that I couldn't grow. Yes, that fixed it. That fixed the line for sure.
Are dead and gone, like a rotting rose.
Like a garden filled, I think a garden full of hope.
Like a rotting rose. Like a garden full of hope
Yeah, like a garden.
Like a rotting rose. Like a garden filled with hope I couldn't grow. Like a garden filled with hope that I couldn't grow.
There we go.
Like a rotting rose. Like a garden filled with hope that I couldn't grow.
Yes. What are we thinking? I think this is about like giving up on your aspirations, kind of. Or like when you feel like giving up on your aspirations, right? Improv for the joke, at the bar for a toast. Have I said all the words, try to give you all the word, and we ended up on Mars. And let's go. Trying to fight your demons. Exactly.
Like a garden filled with hope that I couldn't grow.
All right, let's see if there's anything in the docs that we could use. Or let's discuss the narrative that's going on here. I think that's the better way to approach this. So I'm gonna loop it so we can hear it, and then let's figure out the narrative here.
Plot a road, goes up in smoke. And all of these songs I never composed are dead and gone, like a rotting rose. Like a garden filled with hope that I couldn't grow.
Envelop in this darkness that pulls me under.
Couldn't
try it.
grow. Envelop in this darkness that pulls me under.
Or more rappy.
Couldn't grow. Envelop in this darkness that pulls me under. Na, na, na.
Faster or slower, guys? Faster or slower? Like a damn cockroach.
Couldn't grow. Envelop in this barn, envelop in the dark, envelop in this dark, envelop in the dark that pulls me under. Enveloped in the enveloped in the dark, na na na. Enveloped in the dark that pulls me under.
More rappy. I feel like enveloped is too hard. Too many syllables for the speed. Let me try a different flow then.
Couldn't grow. Enveloped in the dark, enveloped in the dark, enveloped in the dark that pulls me under. Couldn't grow. Enveloped in the dark that pulls me under.
How about that?
Couldn't grow. Surrounded by darkness, surrounded by the dark that pulls me under. Surrounded by the dark that pulls me under. Surrounded by the dark that pulls me under.
I can do that.
Couldn't grow. Surrounded by the dark that pulls me under. Enveloped by the dark that pulls.
That's the same.
Couldn't grow. Enveloped by the dark that pulls me under.
Do we like that?
Enveloped by the dark that pulls me under.
No, I think surround is better.
Couldn't grow. Surrounded by the dark that pulls me under. Surrounded by the dark that pulls me under. Surrounded by the dark that pulls me under.
Yeah.
Surrounded by the dark that pulls me under.
What does enshrouded mean? I actually don't know what enshrouded means.
Enshrouded meaning.
To cover or remove, envelop completely. Enshrouded by the dark that... I like that actually. I like that word.
Couldn't grow. Enshrouded by the dark that pulls me under. Enshrouded by the dark that...
It's hard to pronounce. Enshrouded. In this situation.
Couldn't grow. Enshrouded by the...
Yeah, I have to like, enshrouded by the... Let's just round it. I like that word though.
Couldn't grow.
I can just Control Z for that part.
Surrounded by the dark that pulls me under. Na, 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 na. Surrounded by the dark that pulls me under.
I like muster for the rhyme. Like, with all the strength that I can muster, you know what I'm saying? Surrounded by the dark that pulls me under, and I'm fighting back, and I'm fighting back. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't know how to say it within the flow. Surrounded by the dark that pulls me under. Na, 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 na. Utter is a good word, good rhyme here too. Utter, muster, mustard on a beat, ho. Surrounded by the dark that pulls me under. Na, 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 na. Every day takes all the strength I can muster. Yeah, that works. Let me see if the pocket fits. Surrounded by the dark that pulls me under. Every day takes some strength. Too many syllables. Is there a way to shorten that? Giving it all. How about muster? We do later, so that we have a line to build up the muster part. I think mustard. I think trying to fit like a bar that makes sense with muster right afterward. You know what I'm saying? So then, like, we should do something like, I'll show you guys what I'm saying. Talking about pulls me under. I can muster. You know what I'm saying? So like, let's give it this bar. I can muster. You know what I'm saying? So like, let's leave it so that we can use it for a bar that has a little more space. You know? By the dark that pulls me under. Not a single word that I could utter. What do you guys think? Utter means to like speak out, like calm, like aloud. Sure, that works for me. Not a single thing that I could utter. Is that weird? Pulls me under. Not a single thing that I could utter. Why does utter sound so weird right now, guys? Utter sounds weird as hell. Surrounded by the dark that pulls me under. Not a single word that I could utter. Dark that pulls me under. Not a single word that I could utter. I don't know if that works. Surrounded by the dark that pulls me under. Not a single word that I could utter. I think that's cool for now, huh? And then every single day. Oh, every single day I've been feeling all this pain and I'm giving all my strength that I can muster. Not a single word that I could utter. Every single day I've been feeling all this pain and I'm giving all my strength that I could muster. That's kind of crazy. Every single day I've been feeling all this pain and I'm giving all my strength that I could. I'm giving all the strength word that I could utter. Every single day I've been feeling all this pain and I'm giving a word that I could utter. Every single day I've been feeling all this pain and I'm giving all the strength that I could muster. Yes? Okay. Nice. We cooking, guys. Oh my goodness. We almost have another demo written, guys. That's crazy. Plot a row goes up in smoke, and all of these songs I never composed are dead and gone, like a rotting. Yeah, we cooking, y'all, we cooking. Are dead and gone, like a rotting rose, like a garden filled with hope that I couldn't grow. Like a rotting rose in the garden full of hope that I couldn't grow. Rose in the garden full of hope that I could. In the garden, rotting rose in the garden full of hope that I couldn't grow. Okay. In the garden full of hope that I couldn't grow. Surrounded by the dark that pulls me under. Not a single word that I could utter. Every single day I've been feeling all this pain and I'm giving all the strength that I could muster. I need to change my compression settings. Single day I've been feeling all this. Let me really re-spit that. Surrounded by the dark that pulls me under. Not a single word that pulls me under. Not a single word. Surrounded by the dark that pulls me under. Not a single word that I could utter. Not a single word that I could utter. Every single day I've been feeling all this pain. Every single day. Not a single word that I could utter. Every single day I've been feeling all this pain and I'm giving all the strength that I could muster. Yeah, that's going crazy.
Let me fix the compressor just a little bit. Every single day I've been feeling all this pain, and I'm giving all the strength that I could muster. Strength that I could muster. I don't wanna do this anymore.
Keep rapping or do a little more, go back to the melodic shit. What do you guys think?
Strength that I could muster. I could muster. Or I could muster.
More rap? Okay.
I could muster. I could muster. How it goes. Been down that road, that's all I know. I could muster. How it goes. I'm thinking, I guess that's just how it goes. I could muster. How it goes. I'm thinking, I guess that's just how it goes. How it goes.
I'll loop this for you guys so you guys can get ideas. Loop it from here.
Every single day I've been feeling all this pain, and I'm giving all the strength that I could muster. How it goes. Been every single day I've been feeling all this pain, and I'm giving all the strength that I could muster. How it goes.
Okay, I have ideas. I'll lay it down. You guys let me know if you guys think of anything.
That I could
You got something? Young me would never know.
muster. How it goes.
Young me would never know. I was thinking, what was I thinking? Never mind. I think mine doesn't work. Yeah, mine doesn't work. You can try yours. Younger me would have never known. Younger me would have never known. Let's try something like that.
Brain that I could muster. Damn, I guess that's how it goes. Brain that I could muster. Damn, I guess that's how it goes. Younger me would have never known.
Okay, fuck with it.
Damn, I guess that's how it goes. Younger me would have never known. Go, younger me would have never known how this life can get so cold. Feeling like it's learning, feeling like 30 below.
How about that? I got something. I'll just lay it down if I have an idea, and you guys can discourse with me.
Younger me would have never known.
What'd you say? The margin is so low till profits out control. Hey, maybe not for this song.
Younger me would have never known that life could Younger me would have never known that life could somehow get this cold. Feeling like 30 below.
Let me know. 30 below is cold, right? Yeah, that's cold. No matter what temperature you're in. I mean, what metric you're in. Okay, let me know if you guys like that or not.
Younger me would have never known life could somehow get this cold. Feeling like 30 below.
Feeling something awkward about it.
That's how it goes. Younger me would have never known. Go, younger me would have never known life could somehow get this cold. Feeling like 30 below. Feeling like 30 below. Could somehow get this cold. Feeling like 30 below.
Yeah, I'll take that. What do you guys think? If you have bars, let me know too. Sometimes
life could somehow get
that works.
Younger me would have never known life could sometimes get this cold. Feeling
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I think I like the time sound better than how sound there. Some time.
life could sometimes get this cold. Life could somehow get this cold. Life could sometimes get this cold.
I think it's because life and time rhymes. I like it better.
Damn, I guess that's how it goes. Younger me would have never known life could sometimes.
Ew, why did I go so hard in the entrance.
For me, would have never known life could sometimes get this cold, feeling like 30 below. Okay, cool. All right. Let me know what y'all think. That's the first verse, guys. Guys, let's just take a moment, pat ourselves on the back. We locked in. We wrote a whole verse and a hook, guys. You know? And it might not be the best thing in the world, but I think getting the idea down and letting it develop from there is the most important thing. Like the actual work of laying it down. So let's check it out so far. Locked in, motherfucker. I'm glad you guys are having fun. The plot I wrote goes up in smoke, and all of these songs I never composed are dead and gone, like a rotting rose in the garden full of hope that I couldn't grow. Surrounded by the dark that pulls me under, not a single word that I could utter. Every single day I've been feeling all this pain, and I'm giving all the strength that I could muster. Damn, I guess that's how it goes. Younger me would've never known life could sometimes get this cold, feeling like 30 below. Down that road, that's all I know, but now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Now my thoughts are haunted by these ghosts, surrounded but I still feel so alone.
So, that was great, by the way. The hook is gonna sound more like a hook when I do like my little tricks to it, like doubling. I'm gonna add vocal layers. You know what I mean? So the hook is gonna sound more like a hook, but I'm gonna purposely not do that till we lock in the lyrics, because I think a hook should stand on its own even without all the tricks and stuff. You know, the hook will sound bigger, but for now I'm gonna leave it because I want us to judge if the hook is good just by, you know, on its own merits. You know what I'm saying?
Down that road, that's all I know, but now I feel so
Yeah. Okay. Now again, since we hit a checkpoint, I guess. Vibe check. Who's down in the verse 2? Who's going to bed? Who's pooped? Who needs a break? I don't know what y'all need. I'm good to go, but depending on what you guys want to do, let me know in the chat. Are we doing verse 2? Verse 2, I love it. I love the energy. I love the energy. And Kayla, I've decided, even if it's just you and me, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like, I feel like people drop out earlier, but you're always excited to stay till the end. You know, even if it's just, you know, you and me, or you and me and T, or just me and T, or whoever, I guess if there's input from the chat, we'll just let it fly, you know? Rays of the cosmos, who let the dogs go? By the gods, the sun is crying encore. Raven by the door saying nevermore. Let's keep it rolling, we on it. The creative is flowing. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, quick question before we continue then. To my understanding, the reference song, this part is almost like a bridge, where they don't write a typical verse, they kind of write like scattered words for like a vibe. You know what, let's listen to it real quick. You know what I'm saying? They did like a bridge here. You guys want to do that or write a full verse? Yeah. So do you guys want to do a bridge type shit, or do you guys want to do like another verse? Goes. So I think part of it depends on, do we think the story is done? You know what I'm saying?
plot I wrote.
Play from the top one time, so we can let our brains marinate on what we're hearing.
The plot I wrote goes up in smoke, and all of these songs I never composed are dead and gone, like a rotting rose In the garden full of hope that I couldn't grow. Surrounded by the dark that pulls me under. Not a single word that I could utter. Every single day I've been feeling all this pain, and I'm giving all the strength that I could muster. Damn, I guess that's how it goes. Younger me would've never known life could sometimes get this cold. Feeling like 30 below. Down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Now my thoughts are haunted by these ghosts. Surrounded, but I still feel so alone. I think he's saying I feel alone. I feel cold again. I feel the cold again. I feel alone again. I feel the cold again. I feel alone again. Besides literally what he does for his bridge, what could we do? We can do anything, to be honest. We could rap again. I still feel so alone. We can do you know, I actually like that, so I'm gonna save that. Or we can sing, but I still feel so alone. We could sing, we could we can do a slower rap flow, but I still feel so alone. I feel cold and alone. There's no hope. We can do whatever he did. You know, there's so many options, you know. Besides literally what he did first, what else could we do that fits the song? Not quite what I was meaning, but I still think more rap. Oh, okay. What were you meaning then? Oh, you're saying what bridge could we do that would fit the song? Yeah. Oh, I see. We can do any kind of bridge. Alone. But I still feel so alone. I feel alone. I feel alone. Lost, gone, and cold type chant. That works too. We could chant something. Grounded, but I still feel so lost. Gone and cold. That's literally what he does. Yeah. But I'm saying like we can do something like that and like just change the melodies and stuff. Grounded, but I still feel so lost. Gone, cold. Lost, gone, or faster. Grounded, but I still feel so lost, gone and cold. 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 Maybe we can do this as an outro instead of a bridge here, because I do kind of want to do another verse. Alone, lost, kind of. But I still feel so lost, gone and cold. Lost, gone and cold. Lost, gone and cold. Lost, gone and cold. And then we'll just take this and then put it in the outro. Lost, gone and cold. 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 And then I would do it like, I would probably do some kind of effect on it like this. Let me know what you guys think. This might be a bad idea, but lost, gone and cold. 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 Lost. It might be bad. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. You like the slower flow? Okay, let's do it. Let's rap something on this. Ghosts. Surrounded, but I still feel so alone. Na na na, all alone. Oh no, na na na, na na na, na na na, na na na, na na na. that road that's
Okay, something like that. I think we should do very spacey flow in the beginning.
alone. Na na na.
Because there's not much beat going on here, you know? It's mostly the piano, so.
Alone. Na na na. All alone. Na na na. Alone. Na na na. All alone. Na na na. All alone.
I wanna do this. This is what I heard.
So alone, all alone, all alone, all alone, very cold. How to cope, I'll never know. Alone, all alone, very cold. All alone, alone, all alone, lost and cold, lost and cold, all alone, I'm gone. All alone, it's gotten cold, it's gotten cold. All alone, it's gotten cold, it's gotten cold. All alone, it's gotten cold.
I don't like it's gotten.
All alone.
I think this part I said we should add some percussion or shorten because I think the piano alone is too long. Oh, yeah, let's do it. So let's do this then.
Alone, all alone.
Let's add snares. Where's snares?
Alone, all alone,
Every other?
alone, all alone.
And then we could introduce drums in the second half.
Been down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost.
What are we thinking?
Grounded, but I still feel so alone. All alone. All alone. On my own, on my own. All alone. On my own. How to cope, I'll never know.
What do we think about this flow, guys? Too few snares? Okay, let's try it.
Alone. Alone. All alone. On my own. How to cope, I'll never know. Alone. All alone. On my own. How to cope, I'll never know.
Okay. Do we like the bars I wrote? I feel like it's almost like a repeating what the hook said as like a, what is it called? Like a summary before we go into something else. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have an idea of what this verse should be about. You wasn't listening to the verse. It's okay. It's okay.
Alone, all alone, on my own. How to cope, I'll never know.
What direction do you want to take this verse? Is the question. That's the question. I can try a different flow too. Let's save this. You like what I did? Okay, let's continue then.
All alone, on my own. Let me re-record it though. I feel so alone, on my own, all alone. How to cope, I'll never know. Okay. Let's see how we can continue this. No, 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 no. Lost, gone, and cold. Paranoia, feel hot as coals. Clairvoyance, I'm on the ropes. Is there a point to this all, I hope? A coin for the arcade slot and the pinball rolls. I like hope. I like on the ropes. What does on the ropes mean? Oh, it means in boxing when you're like, you know, close to failing. Oh, dude, I like that. Let's go, T. That's great ideas. On my own, all alone. How to cope, I'll never know. No, no. Never know. No, no. I'm on the ropes. Let's do. No. Barely hit. Never know. Barely hanging on. I'm on the ropes. Barely hanging on. Barely hanging on. And I'm on the ropes. Barely hanging on. Never know. Barely hanging on. I'm on the ropes. Barely hanging on. Barely hanging, no. Barely hanging, barely hanging. I'll never know. Barely hanging on. I'm on the ropes. On the ropes is good, yeah, I like it. Numb to these feelings, everything seems out of reach. Let's do that when the flow switches. So we have 2 more bars before the flow switches. So let's switch the rhyme scheme when we switch. No, 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 no. I'm on the ropes. I'm on the ropes. No, 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 no. I wanna do. I'm out of hope. I'm out of hope. I'm out of hope. So what can we put here that makes sense? Like this. On my own, all alone. How to cope, I'll never know. Oh shit! Barely hanging on. I like that. I'm on the ropes. I'm out of hope. Will you save my soul? I'm out of hope. How's that? Will you save my soul? God save my, can you save my soul? I'm out of hope. Can you save my soul? I'm out of hope. I'm out of hope. God save my soul. What do you guys like better? The options are, will you save my soul? I'm out of hope. Or it's, I'm out of hope. God save my soul. The route is closed. I have to make it home. That's not bad either. I like the out of hope part though. I think I like out of hope better. The road is closed. I think it depends. I don't think it should be a you since this is more of an interpersonal song. I'm saying you as in God, to be honest. Will you save my soul? I'm out of hope. But that might be too unclear, huh? But I thought that the listener would think it was referring to God. Because you don't really ask like a lover or a friend to save your soul, right? So that's where my head was at. All right, let's lay it down anyway. On the ropes, I'm out of hope. God save my soul. I'm out of hope. I'm out of hope. gotta save my soul. I'm on the ropes, I'm out of hope. Gotta save my soul. I'm out of hope. I'm on the ropes, I'm out of hope. Gotta save my soul. Okay. Bring me to life, wake me up, wake me up inside until I say. Oh my, this auto tune is not helping me right now. It's just living, it's like not letting me hit the right notes. I'm gonna record both options and then we're gonna check it out. I'm on the ropes, I'm on the ropes. Will you save my soul? I'm out of hope. I like Kayla's line better. The ropes, I'm out of hope. Gotta save my soul. Can't say he didn't try. Man's definitely tried. What was Kayla's bars earlier that I said we'd come back to? Numb to these feelings, everything seems out of reach. Okay. Feelings? Numb to this feeling, numb to this feelings, everything. Numb to the, gotta save my. Numb to this feelings and numb to this feelings, everything is out of reach. Gotta save my soul. Numb to this feeling, numb to this feelings, everything is save my soul. Numb to these feelings, everything is out of reach. Numb to save my soul. Numb, gotta save my soul. Numb to these feelings, everything is out of reach. Numb to these feelings, everything is out of reach. I mean, she seems probably out of y'all's range. I think I could hit the notes. It was just like the auto-tune was limiting me. If I do like falsetto or like head voice, it goes, oh, how does it go again? What did T say? Bring me to life. Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. Save me. Oh, I need to chill. I'll be the growling cedar dude. Wake me up. Can't wake up. Numb to these feelings, everything is out of reach. Tightness in my chest every time I try to breathe. Oh, thing is out of reach. Pressure on my chest every time I try to breathe. How's that? Pressure on my chest every time I try to breathe. Pressure on my chest every time I try to breathe. Ooh, we got 2 more bars, guys, and then we got another demo, which is insane. Yes, you guys got anything for the last 2 bars? We can switch the rhyme here too. It doesn't have to rhyme again. Numb to these feelings, everything is out of reach. Pressure on my. Let me do this. I think this was a little unclear here. Hope, gotta save my soul. Numb to these feelings, everything is out of reach. Numb to these feelings, gotta save my soul. Numb to these feelings, everything is out of reach. I did not think we would be doing a moody rap song on this beat, but you know what? That's what I love about this experiment, you know? Time isn't healing, pain's just easier to hide. That's deep! Numb to these feelings, everything is out of reach. Pressure on my chest every time I try to breathe. Time won't heal me on the. Try to breathe. Time when healing pain is easier to hide. Time I try to breathe. Time Time isn't healing, pain's just easier to hide. Time I try to breathe. Time isn't healing, pain's just easier to hide. Time isn't healing, pain's just easier. Pain is easy. Pain's just time I try to breathe. Time isn't healing, pain's just easier to hide. Time isn't healing, pain's just easier to hide. Been down that road, that's all I know. But oh, that's kinda hard. Life could sometimes get this cold, feeling like 30 below. Down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. Oh shit, the fire's going out inside. What a great metaphor or time isn't imagery. Time isn't healing, pain's just easier to hide. Time isn't healing, pain's just easier to hide. The fire's going out inside. To hide. The fire's going out inside. Down that road. You know, normally I like to put like a message on these songs, like something like there's gonna be hope or something. But like this one, I feel like just Depresso. You know, sometimes people just need to be feel related to. You know, my fire's going out inside. The fire's going out inside. My fire's going out inside. Hide. My fire's going out inside. Down. My fire's going out inside. My fire's I think "the" is better. The fire's going out inside. Because they mean the same thing, but "the fire" versus "my fire" is just more pleasant to hear and pronounce. So this one's gonna end like The Departed, yeah. Espresso, Depresso. All right, here's the full second verse, and then if we like everything, I guess we can play the full song. I'm also gonna let it rock to the outro to see if we like the outro there. Maybe we don't need that outro vocal, so let's play it. Alone, on my own, all alone.
No happy ending movie.
How to cope? No happy ending movie. There's a bunch. Shutter Island, bro. Shutter Island. Oh my god. Alone. Can I loop the second verse? Yes. I'm actually use the restroom then. So let me loop this. Let's hear it one time to the end, and then I'm gonna use the restroom while I loop the second verse. But let's hear it right now together and give some feedback. Alone, on my own, all alone. How to cope?
KK, sounds good.
I'll never know. Barely hanging on. I'm on the ropes. I'm out of hope. God save my soul. Numb to these feelings, everything is out of reach. Pressure on my chest every time I try to breathe. Time isn't healing, pain's just easier to hide. The fire's going out inside. Down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Haunted by the ghosts inside my mind. Surrounded but I still feel so alone. Gone and cold. Lost, gone and cold.
I realized that I didn't copy this over.
Lost, gone and cold. Lost, gone and cold. Or how about ghosts? Surrounded but I still feel so lost. Gone, cold, alone, lost, gone, cold, alone.
Slow outro? Okay, we don't even need a vocal outro vocal there, but you know, you don't even need it, to be honest. I'm just experimenting.
Down that road, that's all I know. But now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone.
You like it? Okay, word.
Now
I think so
my
too.
thoughts
I
are
agree.
haunted
I think
by
I like
these
it.
ghosts. Surrounded, but I still feel so alone. Gone, feel so alone. Gone, cold, alone, lost. Gone, cold,
It's so pretty. Second verse looped. I'll be right back.
Alone, on my own, all alone. How to cope, I never know. Barely hanging on, I'm on the ropes. I'm out of hope, God save my soul. Numb to these feelings, everything is out of reach. Pressure on my chest every time I try to breathe. Time isn't healing, pain's just easier to hide. The fire's going out inside. Alone, on my own, all alone. How to cope, I'll never know. Barely hanging on, I'm on the ropes. I'm out of hope, God save my soul. Numb to these feelings, everything is out of reach. Pressure on my chest every time I try to breathe. Time isn't healing, pain's just easier to hide. The fire's going out inside. Alone, on my own, all alone. How to cope, I'll never know. Barely hanging on, I'm on the ropes. I'm out of hope, God save my soul. Numb to these feelings, everything is out of reach. Pressure on my chest every time I try to breathe. Time isn't healing, pain's just easier to hide. The fire's going out inside. Alone, on my own, all alone. How to cope, I'll never know. Barely hanging on, I'm on the ropes. I'm out of hope, God save my soul. Numb to these feelings, everything is out of reach. Pressure on my chest every time I try to breathe. Time isn't healing, pain's just easier to hide. The fire's going out inside. Alone, on my own, all alone. How to cope, I'll never know. Barely hanging on, I'm on the ropes. I'm out of hope, God save my soul. Numb to these feelings, everything is out of reach. Pressure on my chest every time I try to breathe. Time isn't healing, pain's just easier to hide. The fire's going out inside. Alone, on my own, all alone. How to cope, I'll never know. Barely hanging on, I'm on the ropes. I'm out of hope, God save my soul. Numb to these feelings, everything is out of reach. Pressure on my chest every time I try to breathe. Time isn't healing, pain's just easier to hide. The fire's going out.
Alright, what are we thinking, guys? I think swag. Also, I think it's pretty funny to think that we started this project as an R&B album and now we have a moody rap song. I feel like this song more than Midnight Thoughts. That's what I was saying. That's why I said, like, let's write more songs before we start locking things in, because like we might be like, nah, maybe not that one, you know? Like, I'm okay with throwing things away. Looking through the scope, a crystal ball in the fold, seeing those I knew before, if I did it all. Let's go. Let's play. Yeah, let's hear it all. Exactly. We're on the same page. All right. I was wondering where I should put Anime Girl, but I think she's fine just right there. All right, let's play the whole damn thing. Let's go. Here it is. Lost for now. I'm also not opposed to calling it Lost, Gone Cold. I like that name. Just like, let's call it Lost. So, you know. Yeah, I don't mind naming it complex things later on. All right, here we go. I'm not gonna talk during this so you can hear the whole thing. Let's get it. The plot I wrote. Actually, let me set up for the VOD. Sorry, I've been clipping these, so I just want to show the full composition. I don't know how I did it, but
I was able to, like, I guess this works. Make them kind of small boxes. I like how that looks. Yeah. And that can kind of show off the composition. All right, let's go. The plot I wrote goes up in smoke, and all of these songs I never composed are dead and gone like a rotting rose in the garden full of hope that I couldn't grow. Surrounded by the dark that pulls me under, not a single word that I could utter. Every single day I've been feeling all this pain, and I'm giving all the strength that I could muster. Damn, I guess that's how it goes. Younger me would've never known life could sometimes get this cold, feeling like 30 below. Down that road, that's all I know, but now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Now my thoughts are haunted by these ghosts. Surrounded, but I still feel so alone. On my own, all alone. How to cope, I'll never know. Barely hanging on, I'm on the ropes. I'm out of hope, God save my soul. Numb to these feelings, everything is out of reach. Pressure on my chest every time I try to breathe. Time isn't healing, pain's just easier to hide. The fire's going out inside. Down that road, that's all I know, but now I feel so cold and I feel lost. This emptiness just chills me to the bone. Now my thoughts are haunted by these ghosts. Surrounded, but I still feel so alone. Gone, cold, alone, lost. Gone, cold, alone. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Alone. Wow, I wanted to change one line. That's it. I'm out of hope, God save my soul. Numb to these feelings, everything is out of reach. Pressure on my chest every time I try to breathe. I want to do pressure in my chest and it's getting hard to breathe, and that's more descriptive. Okay, we can examine that. Let me change this one up first. I'll save this one just in case you guys liked it. These feelings, everything is out of reach. Pressure on my chest and it's getting hard to breathe. And it's getting hard to breathe. Everything is out of reach. Pressure on my chest and it's getting hard to breathe. Okay. Nice. Pressure on my chest and it's getting hard to breathe. Time isn't healing, pain's just easier to hide. The fire's going out inside. Down there. Time isn't healing, pain's just fire's going out. Alright. You like that? Nice. Yeah, I was like, oh, I feel like that sounds like that sentence is awkward, so I had to fix it. Down that road, that's all I know, but now I feel so cold and I feel lost. Down that road, that's I think I took out bin. Out inside. Down that road, that's all I know. I took out bin. You mean bend down that road, right? I took out bin because it was bleeding into the verse. Feeling like 30 below. Down that road, that's all I know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Do you want bin in there? I can, but it'll be stacked. So it'll just be like, I'll fade out the verse and then the hook, you know. I couldn't put it in there. I just didn't think we need it. I thought down that road was, you know, descriptive enough, in my opinion. So, yeah. Let me know. We can, you know, add bin back in. It's just gonna be stacked with the end of the verse. So that's the consideration to take. Yeah. But other than that, I think we wrote. It's cool. I didn't realize. Oh, okay, yeah. I took it out because it didn't really change the meaning, and it was like it gave room for the pocket. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, that was crazy. Holy shit, we wrote a song, guys. I think we're done for today in terms of creating music. I don't know if you guys want to make a beat, but I don't want to. So I'm gonna end this segment here on YouTube.
Thanks, guys. We wrote another banger today. This one's called Lost for now. And we did amazing. We are so good at this. This came out good too. I think we should make like 5 demos before we start picking songs to finalize. Unless we completely love a song, you know? I'm okay with, you know, if chat really loves a song and believes in it, then we can definitely finalize one earlier. But I think making some demos and then having some options to choose from, knowing which direction we're going and stuff like that could be helpful. But we'll figure out next time. Thank you for watching on the tube. I appreciate y'all. I'll see you guys for the next episode. We're gonna make a beat because we have no other beats to work on. But I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you guys so much. The one fam is saying bye tube, so you guys say hello or bye in the comments. I appreciate y'all. Cool. Peace.